Hello Fix family, welcome back to 7 Days 7 Bikes. Today I'll show you my 1990s Cinelli Supercorsa Pista and I hope you will like it. You can see the bike as a whole. Now I'll go through some details about the components and everything and how I put it in this setup. First of all, you'll probably see the paint job looks like shit because I started removing the paint. It used to be black and blue. I'll drop the picture how it looked like. So uh, I heard from a previous owner that there are some colors underneath the dead paint, so I wanted to strip the paint and see what's underneath. That's why I started taking off the paint just a tiny bit to see what's up underneath. And this is like Puch Mistral Ultima or something. I'll also drop the picture of the of that bike from Puch because Puch never produced track bikes. Usually Cinelli or some other frame builders did for them. So during 70s, 80s, even 90s. So the juniors or women were racing Puchs. That's what I found so far. I mean, probably I'm wrong because there are some guys who also raced with Puch bikes. I mean, with Puch colors. Bikes were built by some other um, frame frame builders. So let's go from the biggest part, and that's a frame set. So the frame set is Cinelli Superpista Corsa from the 90s, and it's really funny how I discovered it. So yeah, how I discovered that is Supercorsa Pista. There is Cinelli logo on the bottom bracket shell, uh, which obviously was showing that it's Cinelli. And then I went into some other details, such as this seat clamp, which is a signature seat clamp for Supercorsa Pista. And yeah, I have to remove this paint, but I can see from the other side that there is like a place for a sticker because uh, they also have like Cinelli, small Cinelli logo here. Um, so yeah, I had a really hard time to discover from what era this was, but I found another one online and it was from the 90s because of the bridge. Bridge is a little bit different than than from the newer Super Corsa Pistas or some olders, you know. But actually, the bridge changed over the time. So other than that, I also discovered that it has a Campagnolo dropouts, um, front and rear, and that they are chromed, so you cannot actually see. But yeah, I checked, and yeah, I'm not riding the bike like this, especially not in the uh, wet weather. I just put it together from some parts that I had laying around. So I really wanted to test ride this bike. I have it for a couple of months already, and it was all the time in the box. So yeah, that's about the frame. Frame is size 55. Unfortunately, it's a little bit smaller for me, but since it was a good price and since it's a Cinelli, I had to buy it, and especially because it had the Puch colors on it. But yeah, I'll strip the paint to the bare metal to inspect the whole frame and then repaint it probably in some Cinelli green or some maybe even laser blue color with of course Cinelli stickers. Other than that, we have uh, wheels which are not the best. Honestly, I'm selling these wheels, but they are laying around and they look classic. So at I mean they fit really nice to the frame. So I had to use them. So the rims are H plus Sun TB14, 33 spokes with some Novatec hubs, uh, which I don't really like so much. But yeah, as I said, I'm selling these wheels, so I'm just using them until I sell them because I have some other plans for this bike. Good thing about the rear hub is that it's fixed on the both sides, which is way better than a fixed single. Mm, you can see TB14 H plus Sun. What I also bought with the frame set was this crankset with a bottom bracket. It's a Campagnolo CU record, and it's 165 millimeters, which is quite rare or quite expensive nowadays. I don't know. My phone is not working properly today or lately. It's I think it wants to be replaced with a new one. So yeah, I'm quite happy with these cranksets. With this crankset, it has a Campagnolo 50 teeth chain ring. There is a KMC chain, and I put some gold speed link or connecting link, however you call it. So it's a 50 in the front, 15 in the back. Have BOB um, cog on it. As I said, I had some parts laying around, so I just wanted to put the bike together. Um, yeah, so from the day one, I was thinking, should I put this bike together as a like a really classic bike? That's why I also bought this saddle. It's a Cinelli Volare saddle, and it was brand new, like old stock from I think 10 years ago or something. I have to check again. Some shop was closing and it was super cheap, so I had to buy it. Yeah, with some Thompson seat post with a setback. I had to use this one because, as I said, the frame is a little bit small for me, so I had to use a setback seat post, and also I couldn't move much the saddle to the back, so this is the end position. Again, the guy with the car, stupid. Then we have the stem, 110 millimeters X2 Thompson in silver. I really love these silver parts on this bike. They just look perfect. Thing that I really don't like, and I thought it's going to be cool, is the, how do you call it, quill or whatever, the stem, the old type of stem with 1 inch, and it's so wiggly, it's shaky. It's not nice. Doesn't feel right. I mean, I'm so used to this 118 seat post, so I had to change it. I put some adapter for now. I mean, it will stay, but I will probably do something about it. Probably shorten this adapter so I can take out um, the the spacer. Yeah, this was like a black anodized spacer, some super cheap, and I took off the paint because it's nicer in silver. Yeah, the headset is also Campagnolo, and yeah, I love the beats that came with um, the frame set. That's Campagnolo, this Campagnolo, bottom bracket Campagnolo, even this is Campagnolo, plus the dropouts are also Campagnolo. So my idea was to put the stem and seat post also Campagnolo, also SU record, and to use some road shamals with some custom hubs to make it look really classic. I might do that, but I'm still not sure. So uh, for the handlebar, I'm currently using Cinelli Dynamo in 40 centimeters wide. It's 31.8 clamp, and it feels right. It feels really good. It's not that narrow. I thought it's gonna be really narrow and weird for me, but it's quite nice. And for the pedals, I went with Shimano SPD pedals, and which I'm usually using on most of my bikes. I mean, I already talked a few times about them because, as you know, I'm using SPD shoes, usually from Chrome. Uh, you saw these way too many times. These are Bromleys, comfortable, super easy to ride and walk in them. So yeah, that was it. Some plans for the future are to strip the paint, put some new nice paint on it, uh, change the wheels, probably for Shamals, plus some silver hubs, and probably a different handlebar. More or less, that's it. I mean, I'll keep the Thompson bits, this saddle. Yeah, I like it. What do you think about it? Do you like it as well? And yeah, how do you like this series so far? I mean, I already posted a couple of videos, but yeah, just let me know what do you think about my Cinelli Supercorsa Pista. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and my videos in general, please consider subscribing on the channel, like this video and share it with your friends and family as well. And yeah, till the next one, enjoy the ride. Bye bye.